Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Making of MiserableMac. This is part 9, I believe. And today we are working on doing the front-facing image for Jeff. And one of the things you'll notice is I am again using Sam as a base for the design of Jeff's face. I'm making his jawline a little bit wider, although what you'll find is that because I added the facial hair for him, you don't end up seeing the wider jawline, and that's something that I might come back to with other characters, reusing the same jaw. Other than that, I end up going through a lot of just small changes, making sure that the hair looks correct. After I've come back to it, after a number of days, I've come back to it and I've seen how it ends up looking, and the transition from head 1 to head 1 to 2 to 3 doesn't look quite right, so I might have to go back and tweak it a little bit, something that I'm finding that I have to do quite a bit. But for the most part, it looks all right, and I think, at least maybe for this first episode of the cartoon, doing it with this style, for the first episode, using this style of animation and using these character rigs that I'm setting up, it should be fine. I might have to come back and tweak it a little bit later, but I think I'm just going to leave it for now. That's something that I've discovered that I need to start doing, is that as I'm working on all these characters, I keep coming back and making little tweaks. This is stuff that I've talked about before. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm just not making any progress because I keep coming back and like, oh, I could do this a little bit differently, or maybe this would look a little bit better, and yeah, maybe it would, but it's sort of hindering my ability to advance on this project. I still haven't done any of the voices yet, and that's totally fine. I'm still actually making tweaks to the script, just trying to smooth things out a little bit and make sure that it's the best work that I can create. So, and I had mentioned in the previous episode that I was going to start condensing a number of episodes together. You're actually going to see that on the next episode. You will notice that I did shorten this episode up, so moving forward I'm going to try and keep them to about 5 minutes long, just so that, again, it's not boring to watch. Whenever I watch videos on YouTube, I typically watch them at the 1.5 times the normal speed setting that they have. I've just gotten used to listening to people's voices that way, and it allows me to watch more content in a shorter span of time. And what I've realized is that most people probably don't do that. And so I have to sort of shift the way that I'm creating content so that it's more enjoyable to watch for a broader range of audiences. I also am very aware that I do talk fairly quickly, and I think part of that comes from watching things at that faster setting. Is just that I'm accustomed to listening to voices at that speed, and I think that's how I should talk. I guess I'm not expecting any feedback on this, but if you have any thoughts on that, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of the video, and as always, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. To check out the rest of this series, or to watch the first and second Miserable Mac cartoons, click on the annotations or the link to my YouTube page. If you're interested in keeping up to date on my latest videos, consider clicking that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.